Unbreakable Souls, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out the channel. This channel is for Unbreakable Souls, those who are looking to find ways to make it through the hardships that life throws at us. Spiritual warfare, any warnings, any guidance, anything needed, any type of tools or just spiritual tools, spiritual guidance, spiritual warnings. That's what this channel is about. So if you made it here, it's for a reason. I made it to your algorithm for a reason. So welcome. Please, if anything resonates with you with the reading, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. Thank you for going on this journey with me. I am so very grateful. I'm just so very grateful for the support, for the interaction, and for the just the communication. I really am grateful for that. If you are looking to possibly have a personal reading, I do have a special going on right now. The first personal reading, if it's your first time getting a personal reading, it is free. You just have to email me at unbreakablesoulstarot@gmail.com, unbreakablesoulstarot@gmail.com, and I will give you the instructions on how to receive that free personal reading. I am going to do a reading today. I did get some downloads today. Some of the angel numbers that I saw today: 333, 1111, 222. I'm using my phone to record right now, so I didn't jot down the notes. I just wanted to hop on here. When I get the urge to do a reading, I just stop what I'm doing and I hop on here and I do a reading, whether I'm using my laptop or my phone. Right now I'm using my phone, so I can't get to my notes, but some of y'all may be attracting what it is you're looking for now. And when I say that, there was a moment during this new beginning where you kind of felt lost. You didn't quite know what to do, who to reach out to, as far as like the start of this new life that you've started. You've cut a lot of people off. There are still some people that you're in communication with, and I think initially you may have been reaching out and really trying to engage and interact, and it was silence, right? You didn't quite understand why no one was responding to you, why no one was reaching out to you, or no one was like nothing. Now I think that's starting to turn around. I think some of the people you may still have in your life that were, I won't say ghosting you, but I think God put them in a corner. I think God blocked a lot of things for you in this last month or two, maybe 3 months, just this last little bit of time, right before spring, I guess right before the new year, right? Because spring is technically the new year. So right before the new year, God kind of put you in isolation to where people were not responding to you and doing that. But I think you're starting to see people come around. You're starting to attract people. They're starting to hit you up. They're starting to text you. They're starting to possibly call or possibly invite you to hang out, things like that. So you're out of isolation mode, and things are about to start changing around for you for sure, collective. But again, I'm gonna do a reading. Before I do that, I do want to go ahead and cleanse the space. Holy Spirit, ancestors, God, ascended masters, I ask that you protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Any harm or negativity sent to myself or the collective, I do return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about testing us again, okay? I also return that to the resenders, those who keep trying to attack the collective, attack us over and over and over because what they're trying to do is not working, so they continue to resend and resend. So we return all of that to them as well. We know that they can keep trying, but it's not going to touch us. We are protected, and we are connected, and that is for sure. So any negativity, any evil eye, any evil spell work, any blockages any blockages sent our way meant to stop us from proceeding on whatever purpose that is being presented to us at this time in our life. I do return all of that to sender. I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Anything else, you are not accepted. Just love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Anything else, you are not accepted. I know, I speak, I feel, I am love. I know, I speak, I feel, I am peace. I know, I speak, I feel, I am protected. I know, I speak, I feel, I'm connected. All right, we're going to get this going. What do I want to use? This. Got something that is staring at me, so I'm gonna go ahead and use these decks over here. Let's see what comes through here. Everyone's doing well. I just love this time of the year. I'm a May baby, so Taurus gang. So springtime is the time for me. I start to glow. I start to just get in a better mood. So yeah, I definitely love the springtime. There's something that's in my book of messages here that is standing out to me. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. You may feel stagnation right now, or stagnant right now, like nothing is moving fast enough for you. You may also be comparing your progress with others, but God says don't have that. God is saying that you don't have to feel that way because your blessings are coming. They are actually here. Pay attention to the present. Someone is watching you and is trying to block your creativity. You may be finding it hard to complete things that normally comes easy to you. Keep focus. Maybe having a hard time keeping focus. God says to remain focused and don't get distracted. This is an important time for you in your transition. Others will say things that make you question your innate feelings, like some people may want you to question your intuition and your inner beliefs. You have to stand strong and stand on what you feel is right, what you feel is possible, and what you feel is attainable. Folks will try to put their limiting beliefs on you and may be upset if you don't agree with them. You are living in a higher vibration, And some may not be able to see the big picture. You're experiencing situations in life a little differently than you used to. You are seeing things that you once thought were impossible. You now know they are possible. Okay. This is very specific. The next 5 days will be full of emotions, confusion, fear, faith, excitement, frustration. It is similar to pregnancy symptoms. Men, you may know a little bit about this because you may have children and you may have experienced those things with the mother of your child. And as women, we do always tell you, men, that you can never understand the feeling of being pregnant, or having, yeah, the feeling of being pregnant. I know this is like getting weird, right? It's getting a little weird, but the point is that something is growing inside of you. Your creativity, you've got ideas, you've got downloads. Things are happening to you, men. If you are a part of the collective and you are a man, if you're a woman, then you may be having feelings of like you really think you're pregnant right now, but that's something is growing. If you have a feeling of growth inside of you, there's a reason for that. It's very, very particular. I mentioned the next 5 days, but that's because something in your life is changing inside of you. It's grown and it's ready to be presented to the world. You'll feel more passionate, more connected, more intuitive. You're probably already feeling this way right now. And this probably started days ago for you. Take it how it resonates. Be cautious with how you handle these emotions. If you give in to doubt, fear, or limiting beliefs, that will be the life. Let me see. That will be the life of your idea. If you give into fear, doubt, limiting beliefs, that will be the base of how that idea or how this new thing is going to grow. So you want to make sure that the thoughts that you have right now, you're thinking positively. And because however you feel or whatever you're given into, that is what's going to kind of like ladies, if you're on here, please, you feel me when I say this. If you have negative emotions and things like that, and you have that baby can feel all of that, and when that baby comes out, that baby is affected by that. So men, you have never been pregnant, obviously, but if you have an idea growing, you have something brewing inside of you that's ready to be let out, you have to make sure that you nurture that you are positive, always thinking positive. You're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your mind, you're taking care of your soul and your spirit. Pay attention to your emotions at this time and choose wisely how you respond to them. Always choose love and kindness. That's interesting because I wasn't planning on reading anything out of that. Sorry, I was stumbling through it. Again, I wasn't planning on reading anything out of that. Hope y'all are staying hydrated. Lemon water is the best thing. Okay, we're going to get this going. I'm sorry, I'm kind of BSing right now, aren't I? But it's really nice to see y'all. It's really nice to get on here. The consistency of my readings have been a little off a little lately because I have been working extra trying to plant these seeds. It's a new quarter. If y'all work in corporate or anything like that, y'all know what I mean by that. So I like to plant my seeds at the beginning of the quarter and then let everything flow and grow towards the end. It makes it easier for me in my when I talk about my work. But anyways, okay. Holy Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, what message do you have for the collective today? What message do you have for the collective today? Do one more thing before I do this. Thank you. All right. Hmm. Some of y'all are going through a change. We've got the number 5 that popped up. That is transformation. Some of y'all might be Leos. I'm getting here that you're being instructed to allow your light to shine, meaning be yourself. Again, whatever that is that's growing inside of you is ready to come forth, to come out, to be presented to the world. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. And if you don't know what it is, and I keep talking about this, and you're thinking like, what is she talking about? I don't have any idea, any big idea. It's whatever. There's something that you have in your mind that keeps coming back. Maybe it could be anything that's just been constantly on your mind. You can't get rid of it, no matter. You think about something, you be like, nah, I can't really. But if it's like embedded in your mind and it keeps coming back, that's what this is. That's God. But I'm getting that you're being guided also and instructed to be careful with who you love. Because some love, there's something here, there's someone in your life that definitely has your heart in whatever way. You're very comfortable with this person. There's no or there's someone in your life that you are afraid to let in. There could have been some type of disagreement, or y'all don't get along all that well. Like, sometimes you get along, sometimes you don't. You love the person, but you definitely are like a little hesitant on fully giving yourself, because there is some form of anger, like disagreements, very, very rageful behavior between the two of you. Um, and it doesn't allow you to be completely carefree. Whoever this is, it could be a Leo or you could be a Leo. Um, y'all could be in disagreement about you now allowing your light to shine, about you being more of yourself, getting out there more, um, just doing your own thing, and having more boundaries, and not loving so easily. Hmm. Take it how it resonates. All right. That's how that started off. Let me pull this out. Let's see who this is. Give me more on allowing. What about this? Allowing your light to shine. Hmm. Yeah, I think at some point somebody thought you were stupid, but you're not dumb anymore. You're, not to say you're ever dumb, but it's clear, like, people are understanding, okay, collective is not dumb and never has been dumb, right? And when I say dumb, like, just allowing people to take advantage of you, allowing people to do whatever they want with you or to you, that's over with. That's over with. I think you're calling people out. People who try to do you wrong and people who try to, like, betray you and things like that, you're calling them out. That's the light you're allowing to shine. You're allowing that to shine on them. When God talks about allowing your light to shine, you are illuminating these people, meaning you are putting them out on blast. You've got a flashlight on them, a spotlight. Anybody who tries to come at you crazy and tries to play you for a fool, you shining a light on those people. Tell me more about this. Thank you. Yeah, you've got boundaries up for sure. You've got boundaries up. You don't love easily anymore. Tell me more about this. Yeah, you're putting up boundaries to those people in those situations that are unhealthy for you, those that bring out the rage and you, bring out the angry side in you. Like, I think right now, collective, you're all about peace. You're all about just not wanting to argue and not wanting to fight. So what you're doing is you're calling people out on their foolery, on them thinking you're dumb. You're putting your boundaries up to all of that nonsense. You're not dealing with those type of relationships anymore. Anything that tries to bring you any type of, like, I'm getting like energy, auras, like I think right now, collective, you really are. Some of y'all, this isn't for everybody. This isn't everyone, but some of y'all can feel energies really deeply. Someone can walk in the room and be super mad, and you might even be arguing with the person, and then they leave, but you still feel that. You feel an energy after that, right? And you have to try to clear it out. Some of y'all, not all of y'all, have that or are that in tune with energies and stuff like that. I believe this reading is for you. Again, you're calling people out. You're calling people out who try to play you for a fool and try to betray you. And you're calling injustice on these people. I don't think you're getting revenge, but these people are paying for how they treat you, paying for how they do you behind your back, paying for how they try to portray you as far as who you are and what you are, and like just playing in your face. These people are learning. They're learning who you really are, and they're learning not to mess with you. Give me more on. Yeah, so all those people that I think some people also try to push your buttons, collective, on purpose. They try to say things to get under your skin, but your barriers are up and it's not going to work. Nothing that anyone can say, any slick remarks or any like underhanded insults or anything like that. They may have tried you before, but you're different now. You're different now. And none of that is working. They're trying it though. They're trying to get beneath you. They're trying to get under your skin for sure. Thank you. It's just not working. And they could be trying everything. They could be bold with it too. These could be people who do underhanded insults. These could be people that try to say slick remarks, and these could be people that that's who this is. These people here that are testing you, collective, that are trying to get under your skin and trying to push your buttons right now because you're in a different energy. You're just all about peace and you're not wanting anything else. They're doing it like in a way to where they're like, it's like weak, like they're not being upfront. They're doing things underhandedly. Which we're all grown. But some people just can't grow up, you know what I mean? I mean, and these are relationships with family. These are relationships with lovers. You really don't care. You're done with the nonsense. No matter who these are, no matter who these people are, you are done dealing with the nonsense. Your boundaries are up. You're calling people out. You're not putting up with the same shit. Excuse my language. The same stuff that you used to put up with. So good for you, collective. Good for you. But I think this has been definitely happening. This has been in the works for a while now. So again, bravo. All right, give me more on this. So you called in justice on these people. These people are not sleeping well. They're going through a tower. Um, they messed with the wrong one, is what I'm getting. They messed with the wrong one. Who is this card? They messed with the wrong one. Normally they would be stingy. Like normally they'd be these are selfish people. They don't even have it to be selfish with anymore. Like they don't have anything right now. They're not sleeping well. They're going through a tower moment. They don't have anything to even hold on to. They can't even pinch pennies right now. They don't have any pennies to pinch. I'm hearing no new love. I just think I think you're very particular on who you're allowing in your space right now, collective. And like I said, you're attracting people right now. Like you're out of isolation, so you're about to be attracting people. So, but I think even with that, you're turning down. You might be turning down new opportunities for love just because you're just not on that right now. Um, there might be people coming back from your past that have always liked you, maybe, and now you're single. If you're single, if you're not single, this isn't for you. If you are single, you're single, and you're finally available. You could be somebody that somebody was waiting to become available, just waiting on the sidelines. So that person's coming to you and trying to talk to you, but you're really just like throat chakra. you're really You're really just like, I'm cool. Whew. Anyway, tell me more about this. You're definitely winning right now, or you feel like you're winning right now for sure. Um, you're in a good space. You're in a good space. You can be selective now. You're not in like an energy of desperation, an energy of like, you're not in that. You're not chasing anymore. You're not chasing friendships. You're not chasing relationships. You're not chasing kinships. You're calling people out, and you're attracting what is supposed to come to you. You're winning right now. Any more on this? Your health, your health might even be getting better. You might even be feeling better as far as like physically, as far as health goes. You might be exercising more. You might just be drinking more water or eating better or being conscious of what you put in your body and what you put in your mind. You know, you're definitely creative right now. That creativity is definitely in the mix. Might be people gossiping about you. But I don't even think you care. They might be gossiping about what you got going on as far as financially. I wouldn't care about that. That's all they can do is gossip. That's all they can do is gossip and spy. You might have people like watching you, trying to see what you got going on. Give me more on this. Thank you. Yeah, these people over here that are going through a tower that you call justice on for trying to play you and play in your face and betray you, play you for a fool, somehow, some way. They try to play you for a fool. They don't have any options. They can't even pinch pennies. They might be getting kicked out of their house. They might be losing things. They can't sleep at night. They're really I'm hearing regretting how I think they know. Somehow, some way, I think they might know that this is, and they could be watching you somehow, some way. I think they know that what they're going through is because of how they treated you. I think they know that. Burdens. It's too bad. I don't wish that on nobody. You know, God handles people. Some somebody might be running from the police. Some stuff might have happened to where they're running from the cops. The cops is on their AASS, if you know what I mean. They're coming for them. And I don't think they're in a position to even run. They can't even run if they wanted to. They don't have no resources or anything to be able to run and get out of the way of this. It's coming towards them. Thank you. Oof. Look. Strength card in reverse. I said that. I said I don't even think they can run if they want to. They're burdened down. They're bogged down by like burdens and lack of options and no money. They're not sleeping well. Maybe because they don't really have, maybe because the home that they're in, not necessarily, they might not be losing their home, but there's no peace in their home. And this is all justice being called upon them for how they try to play you as like a fool, and how they try to betray you and steal from you and stab you in the back. It's coming. It's coming for them. Too bad. Meanwhile, collective, you may have somebody coming towards you as well as far as new love. Like I said, there's people who have been waiting for you. If you're single, there's people who have been waiting for you to be in a situation to where they can shoot their shot. And I think this isn't for everybody, but if you are single, I think there's somebody here that is coming towards you. Because you looking good, you feeling good. You know, you got your own place, you're winning right now, you're in your winning season, and somebody sees that. Somebody sees that's reflecting off of you. Whatever you're doing, everyday life, whatever you're doing, that's reflecting off of you. What else? Thank you. These people who are struggling are family members. Family members. They need support. They need help. They need your help, collective. But I don't think you are, I don't think there's no real love there anymore when it comes to that. Family or not, I just don't think you have any love to give to those people because they did you so wrong. I don't think you have anything to give those people. They don't have a hold on you anymore. But they definitely need your help. I think you may have been the one in your family to help people. It's a possibility. But you walked away from them. Walked away from things that do not serve you. Yep. It's like you always help them. Like they knew that anytime they were going through something, they knew they can come and ask you for help. They were pretty confident in the fact that you would help them. Um, and you were confident in the fact of being able to help them. Pretty much anything that they came to you for, you were able to assist with. But you are. I don't think you're in that energy anymore. You don't have anything to give. They don't have that hold on you anymore. You walked away from them. Yep. Holy Spirit is saying if you try to help them, that wouldn't be a wise investment on your part. It'd be a waste of your time and money, energy. Don't do it. Don't do it. You walked away because it was a way. It was like investing in them energetically, spiritually, however you are investing in these people. Maybe financially helping them, with whenever they needed money. I think you see now that that just wasn't worth your time. It wasn't worth anything. It wasn't a wise investment. Investment can be financial. It could be energetically. Again, it could be physically. You're not wasting your time on these people anymore. You're not. They don't have a hold on you as far as the love that you had for them. Now they are family members, so the love is probably always going to be there. But as far as like picking up and they call and you try everything you can do to help them in whatever situation there is, I think that that's done. I don't think you're not even moved to go in that direction to even, I don't even think you're moved to see what they have going on. You're not even reaching out to these people to see how they are. Mm-hmm. But you definitely have what they need, whatever that is. It's like they needed you to thrive in life. They needed your energy or something to be able to have something that grew, that was worth something. You being in their life gave them, I mean, that's how we are, right? As unbreakable souls, as chosen ones. Usually we are the prize. We don't always know that we are the prize because we're so caught up in our feelings towards these people and thinking that we need them and they're the prize. But really, all along, we've been the prize. And I think now you know that or if I don't even think. I don't even think you're walking around talking about I'm the prize. You're just walking around being you and realizing that, okay, my life is easier, it's better, it's flourishing, it's thriving without these people in my life. And these people are realizing my life is gone to you know what without collective in my life. So I think everyone's just kind of understanding what part they play in a situation. That's for sure. Tell me more about. Yeah, and this new love coming your way. You're in the spotlight somehow, some way. Collective, they definitely see you. That's why they're coming towards you. They see that you're looking better. You're sounding better. You're in a better situation as far as where you're living and things like that. You're definitely You're definitely in the spotlight. But whoever this is coming towards you, it's not going to be completely honest with you. Maybe about why they're coming towards you. I just said the reason why they're coming towards you is because you're looking better. You're in the spotlight. This could be someone that is strictly coming towards you because of the things that you have, or that they think you have, or that they think you can bring to them. So be careful with that, collective. If you're gonna be attracting quite a bit of people. So be selective. Have those boundaries up. Make sure you're being decisive as far as the relationships that you interact in. If it's making you feel negative, or if it's bringing out a rageful spirit in you, that's not the energy, and that's not the environment you need to be in. It's not the relationship or engagement that you need to be in. It's all about peace right now is what I'm getting. You have to be in a good... And I know y'all thought I was crazy when I talked about this at the beginning of the call, but when I talked about male and female, you guys have symptoms of something growing inside of you. Everything that you encounter, every interaction, every conversation, every relationship that you have is going to affect whatever is growing inside of you. So you have to be in a peaceful, nurturing, calm environment. You have to be able to sleep well. You can't be stressed out about things. You can't allow people to take you off your square. And it's just like being pregnant. You have to be in the most calm state possible, because if not, what could happen? You could lose that child. You could lose whatever's growing inside of you because you're unhealthy. So you have to keep your health up. You have to just be in a healthy space, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So be careful who's trying to, because you're in such a zen energy, you're in such a calm, peaceful energy. People are going to start being attracted to you. People love that feeling. Now, whether they can produce it themselves or not, that's another thing. But you're definitely producing a collective, male or female. Take it how it resonates. I know that was a weird analogy to use as far as pregnancy, but y'all get what I'm saying. And if you don't, then this message isn't for you. If you don't feel like something's brewing and something's growing inside of you, or some type of idea, like you don't have an urge to create, if you don't have an urge to get up and do something and make something happen, then this message isn't for you. Because this is not for the stagnant people. This is not for the unmotivated, the uninspired, the low vibrational. This is not for them. So if you're not feeling all of these feelings, then this message probably isn't for you. And not all messages will be for you. So, but this is for those who are in the spotlight, looking good, feeling good, thinking good, doing good. Hold on. Let's see. Again, and I just don't think you're looking to support anyone. You're done defending yourself from other people. Hold on one second. You're done defending yourself. You're done supporting others that don't deserve it. You're no longer giving handouts to people, is what I'm saying. Like, you're no longer giving handouts. Hold on. You're tired of the backstabbing. You're just done. You're done with it. Okay. Somebody might be there's a secret here. A message. Collective, you might be exposing someone and you don't even know you're exposing them. Because you stopped sacrificing yourself and you started to choose yourself, that's exposing someone's life right now. That is it's like you doing well and you choosing yourself is making someone else's life hard, and it's exposing secrets. Somebody's initial might be B, first, middle, or last. J, first, middle, or last. Yeah. Some secrets are being exposed, all because you chose to choose yourself. Interesting. There's some confusion here, though. I think I mentioned like that so your family over here knows that what they're going through is because of how they treated you. There's something else going on to where there's secrets being exposed, and someone's not quite clear as to how this information is getting out. It could be about a baby. Take it how it resonates. But they're really trying to figure out how you know something, collective. That's because you are gifted, you are connected, you get downloads. Someone's really trying to figure out how you know what you know. How you're exposing secrets, not because you're like going around like, oh, guess what, such and such, I got a secret to tell. No, it's you being yourself, you choosing yourself is exposing someone else. Maybe someone tried to gossip about you and tell bad things about and talk about you. But now that you're living your life and you're living in your truth and you're allowing your light to shine on other people, which is illuminating their secrets and who they really are, your light is shining, and it's so bright that it's illuminating dark spaces, the corners, the people who try to hide in the dark corners or try to hide around the way and try to do things behind your back. Like, your light is exposing them. When God says let your light shine, that's what when your light shines, when you choose yourself and live in your truth, it exposes people. It's shining a light on those who are trying to hide in the dark, those who are trying to act and fake, and in some cases, because you're so focused on being yourself and doing you, in some cases it's exposing lies that people have told about you. Oh, that's right. And you don't plan on reconnecting with none of these people. If it's family, you're done with them. You're done. You're done with these people. And I think the fact that you're done with them and they know that you're done with them, they know you're not coming back, you're not going to reunite with them, that is what's making them feel like their world is turning around, like their life is upside down. Um, I'm hearing somebody might have said you needed them. And you choosing yourself and cutting these people off, and it's exposing the fact that you never really needed them, but they always needed you. They always needed you. The truth always. Yeah, they don't really have it like they said they had it. If they try to walk around here like they had like such a good job, like they were on the verge of retiring, and they were like on the verge of like, no, it ain't what it appeared to be, and that's what's being exposed. All because you chose yourself. All because you were done sacrificing yourself for other people. How, in whatever way that is. There's different ways you can sacrifice yourself for other people, but when you stop doing that, collective, it exposed a lot of people in your family, especially. Those people who used to gossip about you and talk about you and maybe say that you needed them and that you didn't have nothing and you were this and you were that. When you chose yourself, when you chose to shine your light, be yourself, live in your truth, choose yourself, stop sacrificing yourself in whatever way. Choose your peace, choose your happiness, choose your joy, choose your well-being, your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. When you chose that for yourself, it started exposing these people, and they didn't have it the way they had it, and it's exposing lies. They can't even like complete tasks or goals and things like that. They may have come off like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm about to have this, I'm about to have that, I'm about to accomplish this goal and this goal, and they doing all of this, all while talking about you and how you can't, but somebody, I'm getting heavy Leo energy. Somebody could be a Leo, you could, or something. Need more. These people feel abandoned. They feel like they lost a lot when you chose yourself. When they lost you, they feel like they lost a lot. They miss you for sure. Anything else? They don't have no resources. They're just in a bad space. Whoever this is, take it how it resonates. They're definitely heartbroken. That keeps trying to come out, so I'm going to go ahead and flip that for sure. They might want to come to you with their tail tucked between their legs. You're over. You don't want anything from them. You don't even want this you don't even want them to come towards you. If they might try to come towards you and like, you don't want no parts of it. You're moving on. You've moved on. Situation is deaded. Over with. And they know it. They definitely know it. Take a what do I want to take from here? Take something from the ancestors, and then I'm gonna be done. It's a good reading. Good reading. I'm glad I got on here to do it. Ancestors, what's the final message for the collective? Okay, we know these people are. I think the message here, collective, is that your light is shining. And when I say your light is shining, you're shining a light on a lot of people that have been hiding in the dark. A lot of people that have been trying to do some shady stuff to you in the dark. You're exposing a lot of people just by choosing yourself, just by being in the energy that you're in. You're putting people on blast. You're putting the spotlight on people. Not like you're not intentionally, I don't think, going around putting these people on blast. You living your life and you being in the energy that you're in right now is exposing, and it is turning people's lives upside down. It's just the way the universe works. That's just the way justice works when it comes to spiritual. When you are a chosen one, when you are an unbreakable soul, when you are connected and protected. I'm hearing my both light and dark. Can't nobody touch you. You're balanced. You're able to see. When I said that, some of y'all may have taken that the wrong way, but unbreakable souls, we've been through some dark things. We've been through some very, very dark times in our life. Dark times, and we have been able to transmute that into light, transmute that into positive situations. It doesn't matter how hard situations get, we always were able to transmute that energy to be positive and to find a way out of it, and to find good in the dark, right? And that's why I said you were protected by both dark and light, because you are able to balance both. You are able to transmute that energy. That's how powerful you are, collective. You're able to transmute all of this. And that's what's happening here. You've transmuted it for yourself. That's why you're feeling good. You're looking good. You're in a good situation. And you don't even know you're a form of an alchemist. You don't even know that by you doing that, just doing you, it changes everything around you. It changes everyone's life around you. That's how powerful you are. What's the final message for the collective, please? I mentioned that right now it's the new quarter, and I'm planting seeds so that everything can grow. The seeding card came out. Holy Spirit, God, your ancestors are telling you to continue to do you, continue to walk on this path, continue to plant these seeds. That whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing with your life right now, you're planting seeds, and they will flourish. They will grow. It's happening now. It's happening now. There's definitely a presence around you. There's a presence around you that's keeping you calm, that's keeping you balanced, that's keeping you on track. You're not moving too slow, you're not too stagnant, you're not going off the rails to where you're doing things to where it's going to get out of control. You're very much so controlled. You're this planning season is controlled. All right, final message, please. Life giver. Stay connected. Stay in tune. Continue to meditate. Continue to pray. Continue to do whatever spiritual practices you do. Continue to make that a routine. That's what's keeping you in this protective energy, this peaceful, I'm getting like bubble that you're in. Nothing can pierce this protective bubble that you have. You are protected, collective. You are special. You are protected. So keep balance at the bottom of the deck. You're balanced. That's the reading. And I provide it with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. I mean, just keep doing you. Keep transmuting that dark into light. If things are going in a certain way that you didn't plan on, and you feel like it's like negative, and transmute that into positivity. You have to continue to do that. You have to be in a peaceful, gentle, nurturing energy, male or female, because whatever's growing inside of you, whatever seed that God has planted inside of you, yeah, that's growing. And it's almost ready. It's cooking, okay? It's almost ready to come out, but you got to be in the right headspace. You got to be in the right space, energetically, vibrationally, in order for it to thrive, and in order for it to be what it is meant to be, which is, I don't know. We all have our own path. We all have our own purpose, but this is for you, collective. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe. It does help the channel. Thank you again for stopping by, and until next time, bye.